She crashed her car on a dark mountain road. A neighbor stopped to help. She said she was fine. She said, "Don't call the police." She said AAA was already on the way. There was no cell service on that road. There was no AAA call. And when police arrived minutes later, Maura Murray was gone. No footprints in the snow. No signs of a struggle. No confirmed sightings. Ever again. That was February 9th, 2004. 22 years later, no one can explain what happened in those 19 minutes on Route 112. To keep up with our weekly investigations, make sure you're subscribed to Unanswered Evidence with notifications on. Maura was 21 years old, a nursing student at UMass Amherst, a former West Point cadet, a gifted runner who had competed at the national level. By every measure, someone with a future. But the day she disappeared, she had been preparing for something. Quietly, alone, telling no one. She emailed her professors that morning, claimed there had been a death in the family. There hadn't been. She withdrew $280 from an ATM, nearly everything she had. She bought alcohol. She packed her dorm room. She printed directions heading north. Not toward home, north. And then she got in her car and drove. 2 hours later, her black Saturn hit a snowbank on a hairpin curve in Haverhill, New Hampshire. The airbags deployed, the windshield cracked, but the car wasn't destroyed. A local bus driver named Butch Atwood stopped to help. Maura seemed shaken, but physically okay. He offered to call police. She said no. "Please don't. AAA is coming." Atwood knew there was no cell service on that road. He knew she couldn't have made that call, but she seemed calm, composed. He went home and called 911 himself. Police arrived at 7:46 p.m. Maura was gone. Her purse was still in the car, her textbooks, her belongings, everything she had packed, left behind. Cadaver dogs traced her scent about 100 yards east of the crash site. Then it stopped, right in the middle of the road, as if she had stepped into another vehicle. No one reported seeing her leave. No confirmed sightings followed. Not that night. Not ever. The entire window from first 911 call to police arrival was 19 minutes. In 19 minutes, Maura Murray vanished completely. Did she walk into those woods alone? It was February, below freezing. She was in jeans and a light jacket. Helicopters, thermal imaging, tracking dogs, nothing found. Did she accept a ride from a passing driver? She had just refused help from Atwood. Why get into a stranger's car moments later, unless it wasn't a stranger? A witness reported seeing a second vehicle parked nose-to-nose with Maura's Saturn before police arrived. That driver has never been identified. Why did she leave UMass in the first place? She was facing a minor legal issue. Her New Hampshire license had been suspended. There were signs of personal stress in the weeks before. She was running towards something, or away from something. Nobody knows which. The Murray family hired a private investigator. His conclusion, she likely accepted a ride from the wrong person. Her father, Fred, has said for 2 decades that he believes his daughter was abducted, that she is dead, and that someone has known the truth all along. The case went to New Hampshire's Cold Case Unit in 2009. The FBI launched a dedicated tip portal in 2021. A property near the crash site was excavated in 2017 after cadaver dogs alerted to it. Nothing confirmed. As of February 2026, 22 years later, the Cold Case Unit released a statement. They are still working it. They just have nothing new to tell us. Maura Murray would be 43 years old today. Her sister Julie has never stopped speaking, never stopped searching, never accepted silence as an answer. I've never once thought that I needed to be okay with never having an answer, she said. A young woman, a dark road, a window of 19 minutes. What happened in those 19 minutes? Who was in that second vehicle? Why did her scent end in the middle of the road? 22 years, still no answers. If you have any information about the disappearance of Maura Murray, contact the New Hampshire Cold Case Unit or submit a tip at fbi.gov. If this case piqued your interest, hit the like and sub. It helps the channel keep digging. New cases every week at Unanswered Evidence.